Michael Devane of the Copenhagen Voice with representatives of the third prize winners, which is the conflict resolution team in Hoeje Taastrup near Copenhagen. Do you please introduce yourself by name?
My name is Mette, Stribolt. I do coordinate the different things that we're doing in the team. But we are 9 people and we are working together and we are a team and we are making conflict resolution as a team.
My name is Birgitte and I'm just a member of the conflict resolution team.
What is the large type of conflict that you deal with? Is that social conflict, family conflicts?
Our main target is young people from ethnic minority families, and we do try to cope with the problem before it's getting into a conflict. So of course we're talking about falling in love, what is happening when we are traveling to the home country of our parents or grandparents. Are we going to be married there? And it could be, love has no limits, no borders, so the young people, they fall in love. You meet them when you're out there.
Yes, I do. I walk in the streets in the commune and make. It's called Gadeplan, the team where I work. So we meet a lot of people in their environment on the streets, in shopping center and train stations and so on. So we get in contact with these people, and sometimes we tell them about this team and what they can do, and then we bring them back to the team so we can find out which person takes this case. And that's the way we can do it.
Is Hoeje Taastrup a multicultural, multiracial society?
Yes, it is. 33% of our youngsters from just born to 8, 9 years old are our ethnic minorities. So we're talking about 30% when we're talking about children and youngsters. It is a great community and we're living very well together, working very well together. But of course, there are problems because, we do not describe the world we see. We see the world we describe. So ideas of ethnic minorities, Danish people and so on, it is within the myth and the prejudice and things like that. And we in our team do have that kind of preventive work as well. We go into the classes, visit the schools, and we're talking about how to live together. And the young people do not see one another as them and us. No. It is much more a question of my generation, parents' generation, grandparents' generation. But of course, when they grow up and they fall in love, parents do get worried.
Are you a mixed team or are you just Danes or what?
We are just Danish people, but it is a coincidence. It could have been, but from the very different centers and sectors in the community, our bosses, ourselves, our experience has found what we are. The very one who started off this, our very leader, was an ethnic minority. She is a very, very important woman in the LOC in Denmark, Landsorganisation, the Kvindekrisecenter, the organization in this country of female crisis centers, Fagbevægelsen. She was the one who started many, many years ago. No, not many years, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, yeah. But we continue.
What are the major conflicts that you find between the generations?
It's as Mette told before. It's a lot about finding the right partner. A lot about who you choose to fall in love with. It can also but when you get you don't choose it. That's exactly the problem or the way it is. But some some parents, they of course every parents want the best for the children, but it can make a conflict if they find not the right type of guy for which the family thinks. But it's also it can also be the way the girls dress. That could be too Danish for some parents, and it can be the conflict can be that the young people are stuck between the majority society and the minority society, and they try to find a way to mingle between these societies, and that could be very hard. So the parents they can be very afraid that they will turn their back against the minority communication. So that's some of the conflicts.
How do you resolve them? Is it through dialogue and only through dialogue?
We have a direct telephone in the community, so citizens in the community can always phone us direct. But very often it is some of our colleagues within the community. On behalf of the young, we also meet grown-ups. And we start with a meeting in order to know what is this about, what do you feel, do the person who has contacted us agree with what we're going to do? Are they prepared to tell what's happening? Are they prepared to one day, if that might be the solution, to me within a conflict solution, like that. So we always do that. So we do not solve anything at all. The people who are addressing, telling us, could it be possible for you to put up the dialogue room to help us, they are the ones who are finding a solution, because otherwise it won't keep.
Is it difficult?
Sometimes it's difficult, but the first you both parts, the parents or the ones who has the conflict, they every part has to be willing to sit down and have this dialogue. So that's a big step, but of course it's difficult, because it's always difficult to see another point of view. But through the dialogue, they get this understanding of each other, and it can take a long time sometimes, but and it's difficult, but it's also a very hopeful job, because there will be a resolution or a solution to the problem.
What does today's prize mean? What does today's prize mean for you, the Livia Foundation Prize?
It means a lot of recognition for the work, and it's great to see that other people think that we can do special things, and that it's a good and a good initiative. So it means a lot, definitely.
Thank you.
And we are proud.
We're very proud.
We allow ourselves to be proud in our private room.
Congratulations.
Thank you so very much.
Michael, for the Citizens Voice.